Hi, this is Stephanie Miller from The Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from my show on Political Voices Network. By the way, being a New
Must
Yorker...
have been how they was raised. You know, I blame the parents for raising Republicans. I have two children. I know that my two children are not going to be Republicans because I'm raising them right, you know?
Yeah. As a New Yorker, I love that you did the math. You said Trump owes around $355 million. There are roughly 8.5 million New Yorkers. That means Trump owes each of us about $42. You can buy a nice 13-gallon touchless garbage can for $42. I think we each should get one, courtesy of Trump, to remind us to throw away the trash. It is clear. Go ahead.
One of the only things that bothers me, look, I think the Fannie Willis stuff is a soap opera, and, you know, I've been joking that watching those hearings has been watching an episode of, like, The Black and the Beautiful. A person on Twitter says it was the days of y'all's lives. Like it's a soap opera, right?
Yeah.
But one of the things that annoys me about the soap opera is that it's taken a little bit of the shine off of what Letitia James just accomplished here in New York City. Letitia James got a prominent New York businessman held accountable in a way that this city has failed to hold this man accountable
for a lifetime.
Right? This bankrupt, corrupt carnival barker in a way that this city has failed to hold him accountable for his entire life. And he finally got his business comeuppance in New York. As Billy Ray Valentine says in Trading Places, right? One of the best ways to hurt rich people is to make them poor people. This won't make Trump poor because, you know, MAGA white people will be sending him their Social Security checks before he cuts their Social Security. In order to pay his legal bills. But it's a huge victory. It's a huge financial verdict against them. People are like, oh, it's only 3 years. Dude, 3 years not being allowed to run your business, that is a significant penalty that he is now facing in New York. Again, it won't matter to the mouth-breathing Republican voters that worship him. But Letitia James deserves a ton of credit for what she's accomplished.
Yeah, and I mean, exactly. The fact that he can't run a charity, can't run a university, can't run a business in New York, but, you know, we might let him run the country again is the situation we find ourselves in.
Right. And I have no idea who she's sleeping with, which is awesome. Like, I love not knowing that.
I love you retweeted Eric Trump saying, my father built the skyline of New York City, and you said, this mother has been in the attic for entirely too long. I mean, I love that he just got dinged for exaggerating.
Yeah, right.
And his response is, he built the entire skyline.
More exaggeration.
Yeah.
You know, look, getting the Trump kids also significant. You know, getting the scions of his wealth, a little bit of punishment is significant too. Look, I started on Merrick Garland. I will stay on that beat. At some point, Merrick Garland should have investigated Jared and Ivanka for Hatch Act violations.
Thank you.
Right? Remember, Jared and Ivanka are not just Trump's children. They held official government positions, and they used their official government positions to hawk their wares to foreign nations.
Yeah.
That is a violation of our laws, and if we had an attorney general willing to go to the mattresses, those two children should have been investigated for Hatch Act violations. Certainly, they should have been investigated more than Hunter Biden, who is, last I checked, is and always has been a private citizen. Right?
Yeah.
Hunter Biden is a private citizen with a drug problem. Ivanka's a government official, selling stuff on the market out of the White House.
Yeah.
These two are not the same.
You're right.
One of them should have been investigated, and one of them shouldn't.
Yeah, our, wanting to always be seen non-political and transparent has just bitten us in the ass. You're absolutely right. Her is a Trump-appointed partisan hack.
Why do we do this?
Yeah.
Every single time we appoint a special prosecutor to investigate a Republican, we have to find a Republican special prosecutor, right? Is that how the Republicans do it?
Yeah.
Or maybe I should say it's exactly how the Republicans do it. Because when the Republicans appoint a special prosecutor to investigate a Republican, it's also a Republican.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Alpha liberals, like Elie Mystal. That's what we need.
Yes, we need more alpha liberals.
Attorney General Elie Mystal.
I mean, you said the name earlier, right? I don't see. Merrick Garland needs to appoint somebody. Appoint Glenn Kirshner.
There you go.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Appoint his ass to investigate the Joe Biden document fiasco. He'll do a good job.
Yep. Absolutely.
And I promise you he wanted to come out with this potshot her report.
Yep. Elie Mystal, author of Allow Me to Retort, justice correspondent for The Nation, and also, this is new to me, an Alfred Nobler Fellow, which I didn't think I could be more impressed with you. Okay.
Well, I'm sorry that I'm here and not Keenan, Keenan Thompson, my doppelganger. I know it must be disappointing. Do you know, Steph, me and Keenan Thompson actually have the exact same birthday.
Oh, that's
really?
That is weird.
1978.
That is weird.
Forces unite.
That's weird. You are the rock star of all rock stars. We
That's
love
right.
you, Elie Mystal. We'll see you soon.
Thanks,
you.
Bye.
Have a nice one. Cheers.
Mwah. 22 minutes after the hour because I always go long with
You go
Elie. 'Cause
long